This is Oscar Bevis for the Stomping Ground, powered by Wow Hydrate and available on the DAZN. Eddie Hearn joins me. Appreciate your time, mate.
When never done that before.
What?
The fist bump as you're introducing me.
Have I never done that?
No, a bit weird, but
I normally save it
each
for
to their own.
The fighters, I guess. I don't know.
Each to their own.
Okay. What would you prefer, a handshake or?
Nothing really. Just a
You
normal
just don't want to
interview.
touch me at all. No. Okay, fair
I
enough.
mean, afterwards you could go thanks for that, but like, not Eddie Hearn for the Stomping Ground. How are you?
I didn't pull that face.
Bit weird, really. But listen, everyone's got their own individual style, so can't knock it.
Do you like my style?
It's different, yeah.
Different's good, I guess. Edward Yafai, I bet when you look at that, see Edward Yafai on the DAZN and think about the history between the two families, you never thought it'd be Sonny and Galal for the first time.
Yeah, I always expected to make Charlie against Cal. But I think, in all honesty, this is a better fight and a bigger fight as well, because I think where British boxing is right now, I think we really need this fight. Like, we want to make the best fights in British boxing. For me, this is like top 5 of the best British fights that can be made. And it's got World Championship ramifications, the interim world title. The winner's going to go on to fight for the full world title. But it's got everything, like you said. It's got the history, it's got the rivalry. And it'll all unfold, you know, the little question about the amateur setup. You can tell it still burns deep. And stylistically, it's a great fight as well. And you know, a real crossroads fight for both. For Galal coming through in just his 10th fight, but as Olympic gold medalist. And Sonny having been world champion, having achieved everything already. It's must win for both guys.
Do you know the one disappointment? Charlie Edwards was flown in, was telling me before, I'm going to be on the top table, me and Cal, Gamal as well. Just standing there.
So I spoke to Gamal and you know, Cal, and they sort of said, look, to be honest with you, it's about my brother. We don't really want to go up there and, you know, start talking nonsense. So we decided not to. Charlie wasn't best pleased, you know. I think he brought a duck for Cal that he wanted to present to him. But listen, there's 8 weeks to go. This is going to be a very interesting build-up. But both fighters know they're in for a real fight. And you can see that in the respect they showed each other and the will to win. And they know they've got 8 hard weeks of graft starting this Saturday. And it's going to be a very important camp and a very important moment for their career.
And WBC interim ramifications, correct, like you said. I know there's a fight to be had between Taraji and Rosales, but it would be a pretty cool full circle moment if Rosales was to win, Sonny was to win, because that's obviously who Charlie won his first world title against.
I mean, it's a very tough fight for Terrazas, for Gonzalez as well, and you know, Rosales, sorry. And I think that the winner has to fight for the world championship. This fight's good enough to be for the world title anyway. And
Sonny call himself 2-time if he wins.
Yeah, of course. Oh, what, this one? This one. I don't think interim world championship should stand as an official world title personally, but it gets you there, it gets you halfway there, and it guarantees you a shot. So it's a very important moment for him. And listen, respect to both guys. They're giving us the fight. You see, both guys are getting paid very well, but the other option is to pay people less money for a fight that no one wants to see. Do you know what I'm saying? So let's pay the fighters up to be in the fights that we really want to see. And this is a great example of that, November 3rd. Even in the pre-sale yesterday, like the fighters sell so many tickets from Birmingham, and even in the pre-sale yesterday, sale starts tomorrow. This is going to do big numbers.
Yeah, I know what goes on in the ring is the most important, but Sonny's little rant that included taxpayer money, Rob McCracken, being overlooked for GB, just your take on all of that?
Yeah, look, Sonny feels that he should have got the pick. And it's still burning him up, isn't it? Let's be honest. I mean, I love Sonny, but you don't go on a run like that if it's not on your mind, and it hasn't been on your mind for years. So there is no doubt that part of this is about Sonny getting one over on Galal Yafai for taking his spot all those years ago. But like Galal made a very important point, he won gold. So you can't say it was a bad decision. But, you know, for years, they've both individually felt that they're better than the other.
Yeah, I can't wait. I feel like the domestic calendar needed, like, say grudge match type like this. Simon Jordan's reply, waited 4 days and called you pig ignorant.
Yeah, I mean, like...
You'd be called worse.
I probably am pig ignorant. Imbecile was a bit of a... But I suppose, I don't know, really. I mean... Yeah, what did I call him? A plonker, grade A plonker. I just feel like that's the best. Like, Simon has so many... You know, a lot of his attributes are much more impressive or much better than mine. But I think, on a whole... he's probably more intelligent than me. I mean, he can't lace my boots on boxing. He shouldn't even be in a conversation with me on boxing. But that's really my principal speciality. I'm not very good at a lot of other things, other than selling, being a showman, and boxing. And I'm not even talking about in the ring. So I think a lot of his points are valid. I just look at Simon Jordan and I go, miserable. That's what I do. Do you know what I mean? And I don't like the way, listen, but Simon's on like performance-based pay. And what I mean by that is he has to rely on hitting numbers to create value as a disc jockey.
Can I just quickly say, is that fact that you know that, or are you?
No, but I'm saying but his whole salary is based on the numbers that he delivers, right? It's not if you hit.
You'd seen his TalkSport contract. No.
But
the viewers
listen,
representative.
If he doesn't drive numbers, he's out of a job, or he can't drive his money up. And he does a brilliant job in creating conversation. But I just think he lets himself down because the relationship. He already ballsed up the relationship with Riyadh Season and TalkSport. Then it all got brought together and it was amazing. And then it's just like you take 10 steps back just because he wants some clout. Like when you say they need to respect our history and our culture, I said I felt that was borderline racist because it's their show. They ain't got to respect nothing. They're putting the effort in and the money to deliver a gift for UK fight fans. That was a show that normally they would do in Riyadh. And they went, do you know what we're going to do? We've seen the response that British fight fans would love an event for, of that nature. We're going to invest our money and all our efforts to stage a show at Wembley for the UK fight fans. And you want to moan about a 20-second national anthem. Who cares? And by the way, if you don't like it, don't come. If your birthday party comes around, you can either have the traditional happy birthday, or you can have the Stevie Wonder version, or you can have whatever you want. Because it's your event, it's your party.
The Stevie Wonder version.
Same. Do you get what I'm saying? There's no rules.
Well, you could go to the toilet for those 20 seconds.
Yeah, but it's no rules. They are proud of what they're delivering, and they want to showcase their national anthem because they're proud of what they've delivered. Thank you. And if that's what you would like, for all your efforts, no problem at all. That's how I feel about it. Do you know what I mean? Someone said, "Oh, Eddie, you're a promoter. You don't ask for the UK or the Great British national anthem to be played at your American events." No, but I might do. I think I'll try it next time.
What would the Americans say about it?
I think it'd be quite funny. Imagine me standing there, But also at the same time, I'm there for commercial benefit. They're not. They're there to deliver for UK fight fans. So let's embrace it.
Yeah. Just one more. Sticking with TalkSport, funnily enough. Did you like the conversation between Gareth, Davies, and Adam Cattrall?
I haven't heard it.
Right, well, they were talking about who has the best stable, the two. Gareth backed Matchroom. Gareth backed Queensbury.
Did he? Yeah. He's a bit of a strange one, Gareth, isn't he? I don't know. I think domestically, I think it's a great argument. Globally, I mean, I'm guessing they were going for domestic because globally, when you throw in Shakur Stevenson, Bam Rodriguez, Jaron Ennis, Richardson Hitchens, Liam Parra.
Adam Cattrall did start listing off your international talent.
Our stable's second to none over every promotional company in the world. But if you take just domestic markets, there's always an argument. But got a lot of major signings coming over the next few weeks. So watch this space.
Okay. It was also said that Frank knows how to sign a fighter, and you know how to sign a commercial powerhouse, or build a fighter and build a commercial powerhouse.
Yeah, I'm very good at building a commercial powerhouse. I mean, I'm also very good at building a fighter. I think that
that's just your main strength. Whose main strength?
I think that I'm more aggressive with my matchmaking, and I think I want to see my fighters in real fights ASAP. And I guess he's maybe a little bit more of an old school. Like, don't forget, my dad would be a lot more conservative in his matchmaking than I would be. But I want to make great fights. I want to give the fans great fights. I don't want to not get my guy beat and let it affect my product. So Frank knows how to build a fighter, so do I. I think we're both flying.
Not bad, and you're best friends as well. I said one more, but just a quick one on Jake Paul. I was just surprised to see it because I felt like it hadn't come up for a few months, and then Coppinger a couple of hours ago gave an update on the Jake Paul scenario with Glenn Feldman when he accused you of paying judges in Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor fight, and also for Oleksandr Usyk and Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, it was a while ago. Obviously, these things.
Do you forget these things?
No, I mean it's something that we took very seriously and something that a lot of work has gone into, and obviously it hasn't been resolved, and it was attempted to be struck out by Jake Paul, and the New York court said absolutely not. So now we move forward on October 16th, and now the real proceedings begin. regarding that defamation case. It's unfortunate that we're here, but what was said is unacceptable, and we have to protect our reputation, our integrity, and our position.
Absolutely. Can I have a fist bump? Yes or no? My respect. Eddie, thank you.